for watching today's YouTube video. Hope you enjoy. Now, there's the thing I wanted to discuss about Destiny 1 themselves. As people may know, that Destiny 1 is really, well, Destiny 1 was good, per se, but it wasn't the internal best. But the Iron Banner in there certainly was good, because you were able to gain the loot from the actual game itself instead of running around on tokens and turning them in all the time. Sure, the bounties were great and everything, give you a chance for something, but even during the first year of Iron Banner for Destiny 1, the loot was still achievable. Now, I'm gonna put something down in my perspective. It feels like each turn we take, it's always something taking a step back from the first Destiny. I was fully prepared to grind so much Iron Banner and get all the sweet loot. Unfortunately, we can't even win Iron Banner gear by playing Iron Banner. Now this could be a problem for many. This could actually be a problem for Destiny as well, where they actually do something pretty cool and then they absolutely fuck up. Let's just hope they don't do that. But in my internal way of stating, gear, by playing Iron Banner games, only tokens. So literally, all the Iron Banner now is simply now a normal crucible. Control that awards tokens for Iron Banner. There's not one thing that makes this special. As a year 1 player, I am extremely sad to see this happen. And before anyone vote down states in the comments and trying to defend Bungie, and trying to give them props for all this shit, take it from someone who was able to get all the year 1 gear, but you also gotta face some shit. I'm pretty sure you'll face it later on. I'm pretty sure you will. So, if you want to know why you shouldn't be defending Bungie, let me tell you. I'm gonna do the math for you. 15 pieces of armor collected between 3 different subclasses. 8 new weapons, of course. 23 total of the engrams at a bare minimum to collect. Now, I don't know about you, but that's a pretty good amount of engrams. Now, is it the best engrams? No. Is it the worst? Possibly. Is it the best? Who knows? But all I can say is that's not really of a good amount. Actually, it's quite terrible if you think about it. Oh, by the way, in my first video, I wanted to describe how the Dreadnought is, and if you can find the Dreadnought on Titan, which the answer to that is actually yes. But the thing is, the sky is so clouded around everything that you literally have to, if you pay close attention, okay, it wasn't like this before. Yeah, there was a circle in this area right here, but now it's just a line. Possibly where Oryx got his shit from. Like, we never know where Oryx may have gone, where he was living. Yeah, I'm just kidding. We know where he was all living. He was in the storm room and we killed his ass, but you never know. Oryx may be possibly still alive. As my friend came to this assumption that what if the Hive are still looking for Oryx? I'll get on that subject probably on a later day. Right now, I'm doing Iron Banner. So, if you want the truth, here it is. You have a total of 23 engrams at bare minimum to collect. That's a lot of engrams. Now, 23 times 20 is 460. Minus 30 for the individual levels in the faction. So 430 at minimum. That's why 430 tokens if you're the luckiest person alive. Or the luckiest person in general, of course. Got something new in each engram. which I don't know about you, but when I decrypt engrams, they're about the same. They're not good. Like, if anything, I get the same thing each time. So, if you do the math, do it correctly, it's 23 engrams in all total. That's also if you actually end up getting something. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure I have 23 in there, and I still haven't gotten the one thing I need to get. So, keep the math going. If you won every single game of Iron Banner, you would get 5 tokens per win. So, 430 divided by 5 is 86. That's 86 games of winning 86 times. In order to get the bare minimum chance for loot, if you're not good and you lose, I'll save you the lecture and say that's 250 games to play. When I played the faction rally, I'd 100% that, and it took me 109 engrams. That's anywhere between 436 and 1,090 games of Iron Banner play. You can't argue and say Bungie isn't increasing longevity of decreasing the drop rates. So yeah, that's my opinion on it. For Iron Banner wise, I wouldn't really like the fact that they did that and just go and freaking screw people off with the drop rates of Iron Banner, probably because they don't want us to get every single thing during the first event, because they probably might not come up with some bullshit for the second event. Hell, we don't even know when the second event is going to be active. So, yeah, that's the math and equalization of Iron Banner. Now, as for me, I wouldn't really say I've had the greatest time with this shit. Because Iron Banner, granted, it's a nice class. It's not really the best in my opinion. But I'll leave that for later lecture. But they did do one thing good in the game, and that's actually capturing the view of what the Iron Banner gear would look like for those classes. I'd have to say that the hunters look really amazing. It actually makes me feel like a damn ninja. But in this case, it's even harder to get that shit. I've seen people go around with like Iron Banner gear for a freaking class of pretty much anything. It's gotten to a point to where I'd actually have to start doing like actual freaking videos of the entire socializing. So, is Iron Banner good? My question remains, is actually optional. If you don't know what that word means, for me, it's basically where it's debatable. But in both situations, it's also optionable. Whether you say Iron Banner is good or not, it's your opinion. For me, Iron Banner's nice, it's fun, but it absolute drains in the loot processing. You can't progress whatsoever, not much, because you have to rely on the luck that you have. I've seen people get freaking the boots for Iron Banner like more than 10 times, and it's got me a little bit salty at the same time. And if it's not then, it's the freaking... I could probably bet that for this class, yeah. Sad part is I made another character. Do I like the fact that I did it? Probably. made another character so I could do this shit and not get justified. So I'm not gonna lie, doing this shit every time does get annoying. So I made a new character just to see how lucky I could be for freaking getting the Iron Banner gear for this. And let's say that they made people with lower light get higher shit. So that's not really much if you think about it. So, oh, yeah. Leave in the description below if y'all want to see a Kingdom Hearts playoff of me playing Kingdom Hearts and doing a walkthrough, if anything. Not sure how long it'd take me to do it, but I do know I gotta make a new game and shit, so this is gonna be a little bit difficult. Because they freaking made it on medium, and that wasn't really a good idea at the beginning. They gotten pretty hard out of that shit. So, leave down in the votes below if you do want to see, a Kingdom Hearts walkthrough or playoff of some sort. Or if you just want to see me play Kingdom Hearts in general, just leave it in the comments. For games, I guess I'll be doing more of also Twitch as well to get more people in and for people to understand. I'm going to try and get my things promoted. So, gotta ask a couple of pals. Hopefully they will accept. As for food-wise, food is scarce. That's what you gotta do when you got food is scarce. I'm still waiting on some things to come up. I'm just really hoping that, I just really hope this hard work ain't going to waste, is what I'm saying. Cause I guess I am gullible for some sort of reason. But doing what happens would just be so freaking painful. It's just like what that dude did to me. Just blasted my ass into the grass. Or in this case, in the middle. You know what, I guess while we're here, I might as well explain what is up with, what do I think about the whole Orcs and Hive situation. I actually believe that, hell, we could end up fighting Orcs again. Now, would he be in his strongest, like 10 feet high like he was last time? No. Because as you see, when we defeated Orcs, that he became a crystallized hive, but also with thorns. So you never know. He was crystallized, and he fell. And if I do the thing right, I believe he fell right near Saturn, which would be the most accurate place to fall at. Okay, that's where the Dreadnought would have been. You weren't able to see it, but there you go. There you go, see? That's where the Dreadnought is. Oh. Sorry, I just woke up. So, if y'all want so, like, let's see. I'm sorry that y'all have to watch me do this, but it's kind of good for an interval goal type bullshit. Hey! Back off. My zone. His head. Fly! Oh. I want this. Whee! Fuck. Damn it! Asshole took my freaking... Give me back. Give me it back. Aha! Kaboom!
What are we up to, Snow? 16? 60?
I stopped counting some time back. You keep racking them up.
Alright. So yeah, that's my information and my opinion on, well, pretty much most obvious thing in the world right now is the fact that, well, we could expect a lot, just put it like that. And whether we know or not is just, well, stupid. So, with that being said, I hope you at least enjoy the video, because I guess I'll do some video. Na 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 na. Wrong button.
Zavala needs the Vanguard united
Oh.
assault on the Almighty. We're going to find Cade and Ikora. Luckily, we picked up an odd signal from Cade's ghost. It's being boosted somehow from a centaur called Nessus, which is strange. Centaurs are really just big rocks in the outer reaches of the solar system. There should be nothing there. So much for nothing being here. Let's get to high ground so I can pin down Cade's location.
Alright.
Here we go. Tracking Cade's signal now. I think I'm getting something.
Over my head. Vex trap. Mystic.
Vex trap? What is Cade getting us into this time? Something around here is blasting that signal into space. We find that something, we'll find Cade. There! The signal's coming from that wrecked ship.
Hello. Are you here to rescue the Cade 6?
Whoa, you're not Cade.
The Cade 6 is currently caught in a teleportation loop. He's over there. Whoop. Now he's over there. Whoop.
He's moving? Well, that's complicated.
I can help you.
But I'm gonna be super unpleasant about it.
I'm sorry. What?
I have uploaded his new coordinates to you.
Against my better judgment.
Okay.
May I help you with anything else?
Yeah. Are you okay? You sound a little off.
I am the Exodus Black's failsafe. Call me failsafe. I boosted the Cade 6's signal in hopes he would be rescued. And look, here you are.
Oh, I see. She's just an AI. A malfunctioning AI.
I heard that.
At your service.
Centaurs are supposed to be just giant icy rocks. How did all this happen?
A robotic alien entity called the Vex have achieved 92.014% conversion of the Centaur Nessus.
Huh. So there are living things on Nessus planet.
Cade!
Someone there? Listen, don't ask me how this happened. I don't have time to explain what I don't have time to understand.
Warning, the Vex will vaporize you.
That's a very good way of saying it's failsafe. The Vex will vaporize you. Not very... Alright, there we go, sorry. How did y'all guys freaking come back alive? Alright, so I'll turn off my mic in order for y'all to just enjoy the sound of death and everything.